Hello everyone, my name is Brian. Today I'll be leading you on a personal story of mine. And I'll begin with showing the agenda first. Loyalty. What does this word actually mean? A standard dictionary definition of what loyalty means would define it as someone who has a strong allegiance, a strong faith in someone else. Most people tend to use this word to describe another person's actions. However, they don't use this word upon themselves. What does loyalty actually mean to you as a person? How does being loyal to yourself actually mean? My definition may differ from many of yours. Well, from what I see it as sticking to your own decisions and pushing forward for it. Before I begin my story, I want to share a quick quote with you all, which is, "Impossible is a word to be found in a dictionary of fools." And this quote has actually changed and shaped who I am today. And I want this quote to sink in before I begin my story. When I entered into high school, there were three words that really described me when my freshman year: subpar, underachieving, indistinguishable. All summing up to one key thing: below average. I wasn't someone who my parents, neither I, can be proud of. There was one thing going for me though, it was swimming. I had made consistent appearances as a swimmer for 10 years, and I was a prospect for leading our school team in our junior year as team captain. And to be fair with you all, I was okay with that. Nothing was wrong with it. It's fine. I enjoyed what I was doing. I was having a good high school life. Until the summer of 2015. So I had the opportunity to go to the United States with my family members, and in one of the nights there, we had dinner with another Korean family. Yes, typical. And like every other family dinner with another Asian parent, all they ever talked about were grades, future colleges, extracurriculars, oh my gosh. And being the underachieving student I am, or I was, I didn't take part in much of the conversation. However, they came to this one sensitive topic. How there's a strong negative correlation as how the more games, the more hobbies you take, or you do, you can't get good grades. And that really hit me. And before I could even stop myself, I said, people can still get excellent grades while playing games and doing hobbies. Well, oh God, did I make a big mistake there? The follow-up question is that you? Oh. To my dismay, it wasn't me. It was actually my friend. He's now studying at Oxford University and majoring in mathematics. But yeah, that's not important. But however, so I couldn't give a plausible response. I said it's my friend, and that wasn't me. And they just all laughed it off. I said it never happened. And at first, I don't understand why they were laughing. It's a fact. It's true. It really did happen. However, the event after this led me to realize that I had just made a fool out of myself. So on our way back to the on our way back to the hotel actually, I was sat in the chair, right next to me was my dad. And he just looked at me in the eye. And he uttered the most revolting, most traumatizing, vomit-inducing, and soul-crushing words to my face. "I'm embarrassed of you. Why did you say that in front of my friends?" Well, at that moment, all I could do was stare right back at him, just holding back my ego, not being able to respond to that at all. And I've never felt so small in my life. It felt as though that, oh, was I this meaningless? Was I this worthless? Is there nothing to be proud of me in reality? And then it almost made me feel like a liability to my family members. If you were ever faced in this kind of situation, what would you have done? I don't know. There are many things that go around in my head, but when I think back about this day, the only emotions that I feel are being mad, angry, and livid at myself. Why is that, you may ask? It's because it's not what my dad felt. It's not what my younger brother felt. It's not what my mother felt while they all heard my dad say that to my face. It was what I felt. I was embarrassed of myself. Now, how can I fix this? Being a high schooler, the only way for me to achieve this was to protect myself. It wasn't my first priority to make my parents proud, to get their praise from them. No, it was actually Me. I was the most important person at that point. Because if you're ever facing a situation like that, none of you, the person who's affected the most is yourself. And in a high school environment, the only way for me to be invulnerable, to never to experience such an experience, and to not succumb to such embarrassment, was to achieve greater academic success than any of my peers. And eventually I did succeed in doing that. And maybe that's why I'm here in front of you all giving you this speech. I was able to lead, I was actually the only Korean member accepted as the National Honor Society, and I was also founder of many social service clubs, which has also helped many family members in the local Philippines, as well as many children get into universities in the Philippines by funding with fundraisers and charities. However, you may think, however, in order to achieve something like this, there had to be multiple sacrifices. There was a cost to achieve this. And what I really gave up in that time was two of my most important things: gaming and swimming. While giving up on these things, I also had to give up on my social life as well. It was very difficult for me. It was a difficult part, but I had to set my mind to it. I wanted to be loyal to myself. And while doing that, I had numerous times where people would come up to me and be like, "Hey, let's go to a party. Let's get a drink. Crack up a cold one with us." And also my coaches and even my counselor went as far to discourage me from quitting the team. However, I had something bigger in my mind. I wanted respect. Not the respect of other people, how they looked up to me, or how they see me. I wanted to respect myself, that for once, I can achieve something if I put my mind to it. And those people that have always discouraged me, I've always cut ties with them and burnt bridges. All in all, I feel as though that if you ever want to achieve a goal in life, it's all about being loyal to yourself. Don't think that trying your best is enough. It's always about, because trying your best does not cut it to be loyal. It's I will get it done does. And as my closing remark, I would like to say, don't let the slight glimmers of light distract you from reaching the end door that leads you to your freedom and potential. Thank you. So I'll be moving on to the discussion portion of my speech. And first of all, what does being loyal to yourself mean to you?